What's up, everybody? Jordan Stewart here from Vover. Thanks so much for tapping into the Vover original show. Just a reminder that if you want to drop your opinions about the episode or respond to the host and guests with your voice, go and download the Vover app wherever you get your apps. Vover, voice over everything. Enjoyed the show.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Thursday, July 15th edition of the Vover Kick Show. Ben and Acen back at it again. Acen, happy Space Jam week, dude.
Oh, man. It's exciting times. Great job with some of the stuff that you guys got going on in the pop culture feed.
Yes.
Really
thank you for the plug. That's how we do it over here. Just plugs. Go check out. It is Space Jam week here on Vover. We've been doing some really, really fun stuff with the Space Jam universe over on the Vover pop culture feed. So go check us out over there. But the reason why we're bringing some of that Space Jam energy here to the Vover Kick Show today is because obviously from this film came one of the most iconic shoes in the history of shoes, the Space Jam-11s, which debuted in this movie in 1996. They weren't released to the public until 2001. What an aggravating 5 years for us to wait for such a fire shoe to make its rounds. But it is held in such high regard by you, by me, by shoe heads all across the world. But that being said, the Space Jam 11s cast a large shadow in the film. And there is some crazy amounts of heat in this movie outside of them. And we need to talk about them today.
Oh, tons.
You sent over a great article about it.
Yeah, this is super deep divey. But being a film with so many characters and NBA players, there's a ton of great under the radar sneaker moments in the film. So I'm ready to talk about it when you are.
Oh, I'm ready right now. So I want to start with this. Outside of the Space Jam 11s, what are your top, your top one or your top two, or you can go top three if you want, shoes that weren't the Space Jam 11s in this film?
Okay. So I'm going to actually go with three. I'll be super quick with it, but all of these are actually shoes that I've had in the collection and rotation at some point in time. And so they do hold some special place in my heart, a little bit of nostalgia. But first of all, I got to rock with the Shadow 10s. When Mike realizes he's actually going to have to play in the game, he sends Bugs and Daffy to his house to grab his gear. And they end up packing the 9s for him to play in, but the Shadow 10s are quickly shown in frame in the trophy room. So great shoe.
Elite.
Another one is the Jordan 2 in the OG colorway. Bill Murray makes his triumphant appearance at the end of the movie. And it was actually, I think, retroed a year prior to the release of the film. So this all makes sense.
Yeah.
The 2s, I think, are something that we're going to be talking about a lot in the coming months. We're going to see a lot of revisionist history, I think, especially when the off-white 2s come out at some point in the near future.
Yeah.
And then third are the CB34s, which were seen at the MSG game where Chuck and Patrick Ewing get their powers sucked away by the Monstars. Patiently waiting for Nike to re-release these. The pair I got was, I believe, from 2007. Super bulky, but a classic shoe from that era of basketball sneakers.
My God, those Barclays in general are just super bulky. I mean, it makes sense given the type of player that he was. But man, those are a rough wear just casually. That's a really solid 3 that you delivered. I have one pair that really, really stands out to me, and that's the OG 9s. I mean, these never hit the actual hardwood for MJ, right?
Other than the Looney Tunes world, right?
So the Looney Tunes are the only ones who've actually seen him hoop in these. He didn't even hoop in them in the actual game. It was just during the gym montage where he's warming up. So these are an incredible colorway. And I mean, as far as 9s go, these are probably one of the most highly coveted colorways, right? It's just the original colorway. Right. Obviously, the original colorways of all of the numbered series
signature line,
right, are coveted. But these specifically, I remember copping these freshman year of high school as well. And they're dope. I mean, 9s, I don't think get enough love. I think they get, again, the 10s and the 11s. they're sandwiched in between the 8s, which are really, you hate them or you love them, the 10s, which are meh, okay, and then the 11s, right? Everyone just hones in on the 11s, but the 9s
Oh no,
are
love for the 10s.
underrated. I love the 10s. I just had a couple bad experiences with them. They're really, really squeaky. You
Right. You got to put the
baby
baby
powder.
powder
Yes.
on the insole.
Yeah,
Exactly. You already know.
but they're super annoying just from a wear standpoint.
Right.
But the
But they
nines in
are a
general.
great basketball sneaker. Like
Yep.
that's one of the only signature Jordan sneakers that I think is still kind of wearable to this day.
Yeah.
I played in the Shadow 10s from the Countdown pack. I don't remember what year that was, but good shoe for sure.
No, one of my favorite pairs actually the Everydays that I bring in every so often. They've kind of fallen out of the rotation recently. The Chicago 10s. One of my first wins on sneakers, by the way. That's how down bad I am. I still remember my first win. So it's and it was the Chicago 10s. Nothing before that. So yeah, I mean, this shoe just carried a lot of heat, and again, with the Space Jams carrying the bulk of that focus, I thought it was important that we talk about the other ones that were around this film. But also, you also sent me another article which was interesting, in that the original 11s are kind of making some news here recently.
Right. Yeah. It looks like the Sotheby's is auctioning a pair off from the movie. I believe they were listed today. Currently sitting at a pretty $55,000 at the time of this recording.
Oh, that's
with
it.
A projected final sale of anywhere between 150 to 200K.
Woo.
I don't have that kind of dough, but it's definitely a cool piece of sneaker history that whoever has that money, it'll go to them, and I think that'll be great. And my guess is, with all the fanfare surrounding the new movie, these actually might blow past that projection. But we'll have to see, I guess.
And these were made for MJ for the movie, but he never actually wore them in the film.
They are autographed, though.
They are autographed. They still look pretty crispy. Sick box. And the shoe itself looks super, super crispy, aside from the basically gum bottoms at this point. But which I guess leads me to another conversation about the clear soles on 11s. Where do you stand? Are you clear only? Are you a sea glow immediately guy once they have a tint of yellow? Or are you the gum bottom, let them go, what they used to call them, piss yellow on the Nike Talk forums?
Yeah, way to bring back some memories. I'm kind of indifferent. A brand new pair, I think, obviously should be clear, icy. But then you get some of those pairs that, sit for a year that are kind of halfway yellow, halfway clear, and you're just like, that's awful. So I kind of like either end of the spectrum. If they're new, give me the clear, icy sole. If they're aged, like if you've got a 2001 pair of Air Jordan 11s, and they're yellow, that's fine. I think they look good. Yeah.
And I think these are a great argument for that, in that if you let them go all the way yellow, where essentially, and I kind of joked that they were gum bottoms, but when they do look like gum bottoms, they look pretty sick. So I'm more of a clear soled guy. I've done the sea glow thing. It is a lot of work for like a Band-Aid fix, basically, because they do work, but then they eventually just go back to the original color over time.
Yeah, so I think you just got to embrace the age, right? Let's not do this artificial aging type stuff, but let the sneakers kind of tell the story of themselves, right? So as they age a little bit, let them marinate and let them be what they are, and I think that's fine.
That's deep as hell, man. You're getting real philosophical. Yeah, for sure. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Vover Kicks, Thursday, July 15th, and celebrate Space Jam Week with us. Let us know what kicks you're feeling from the original 96 film outside of the Space Jam 11s. That's the discussion that we're having. Let us know if you would like to pitch in for our GoFundMe to purchase these original Space Jam 11s. Me and Acen are trying to go halvesies. And other than that, we will talk to you soon. And enjoy Space Jam this weekend, everybody. All right. Peace.
Vover.